Have you had a moment in your life where you say, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life? Or you've never really had to have sort of this, moment where there's light beaming down on you and you know what I'm saying? Like, is it just been something you've gone from one film to the next, or has there been something where this like voice has come to you and said, I've got to do this for the rest of my life and you were meant to do this?
No, it's every day. I wake up every day and I have a voice telling me, you have to do this for the rest of your life. Every day I wake up and every night I go to sleep thinking that same thing.
Is that your voice?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it because you've had other jobs where like, this is what I want to do, I want to be able to love what I do even if it gets hard and there's difficult people involved?
Yeah, I've had other jobs. I've done a lot of jobs. I've done a lot of jobs in film. I think I've done pretty much worked every position on a film set you can. But there's something about being in love with your craft that you can never take away from yourself and you can never deny. So like there is a tremendous amount of uncertainty being a filmmaker. My mentor, Robert Ferretti, he's made every film since Tango and Cash to Die Hard to Rocky. I'll call him and I'll be terrified and I'll say, Bobby, I'm like on the edge of my seat. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I just want to make movies. And he says, get with it, dude. I live with the same thing every day, right? Which is, you don't know when your next movie is going to come. You don't know if you're going to be wildly successful. You don't know if your movie is going to be good. You kind of make each film like it might be your last one because you've got to love it like that. So I think, I don't know. I mean, I think that at any point in your career, you're kind of always faced with that reality and those challenges, which is like, you don't just do it because it's the only thing that's there. It's the only thing you want to do, the only thing you can do. That's why I make movies. I think that's why great filmmakers make movies, is because they don't really have another choice, Right.
So how was that for you to hear it from someone that has so many great titles under their belt, so to speak, that they live with that same sort of anxiety?
It's refreshing. It's good. It makes me understand a little bit more that I think that's kind of the world that we've all, it's like having your own social contract with yourself. It's like you've signed a contract saying, I'm going to live the life of being a filmmaker where you're trying your hardest to make movies every day, and there are no guarantees.
You think that's what makes it so enticing, aside from like the creative aspect and seeing this thing come together, the fact that it's not that guaranteed, and then when it does work? It's
magic. Yeah, I think that is what's so enticing about it. There's a lot of moments of magic in making a film. There's that moment of magic when you're writing your script and you've stared at the screen for 10 hours, you can't figure out what you want this character to say, and you've been typing words for hours and hours and hours and typing in circles, and finally you crack it with just one line of dialogue and then you're off. And it's the same moment where you're working, and then finally you get a little bit of money and then you're off and you're making a movie. And then there's that moment when you step on set and you set up your lights and you're blocking your scene with your actors, and then you see the scene the way you want to shoot it, and it just flows, and you just capture this perfect scene, and you could have never shot listed it, you could never have planned it, it just happened. And that's cinema. That's making movies.